My name is Victoria. Welcome back to your safe place. It is very late. I am more of a morning person than late person or evening person. But I'm thinking if I did not make this video tonight, I'm scared that I may not be able to have the same confidence that I have tonight to make the video tomorrow or any other day. So it's more like if I don't make this video tonight, I may not be able to make the video tomorrow. And that's why I am trying my best, even though I am not a night person, to make the video right now. So today we're going to talk about pain, pain. So the today topic is train through pain. Train through pain. And I'm gonna be sharing my own experience, my own journey through pain. And I'm gonna be very careful of sharing my own story, not because I don't want to share it, or because I'm not the only one that is involved. So, but I'm gonna try my best to say as much. And I'm saying that because I want to be very considerate of my family that are also involved in the my pain experience. So, but let's get into it. I know that everybody go through pain, and recently in the past few years I really focus on more on the inside rather than the outside, my pain, my integrity, my happiness. And I'm still on this journey of wholeness, and every day I'm finding a way to get to meet myself, get to understand myself. But then let's get back to talking about pain. You know, most of my pain comes from when I was younger, comes from environment and lifestyle and family. But I would say my significant pain comes from what happened to my family or to me a few years ago. It was in the middle of the night and I was sleeping. I remember it was around 2 a.m. or so, and my older sister banged on the door, and she came into my room where I was sleeping, and she was like, "Oh God, Victoria, our brother is dead." I was like, "What? Our brother is dead?" And my sister told that to me, and I remember it was in the middle of the night, and just to skip all that, and I remember in the morning, and she said that I was so shocked, but I slept back. And in the morning I had an appointment. I went to my appointment. I can tell you, maybe I cried, maybe one drop of water, but I really was not crying for throughout that week. But then months and weeks passed by, and I figured out that I have cooked this story in my head. I cooked this story that, my brother lived in another country. I currently live in the United States. My brother lives in Nigeria. So and when that happened, I was not in Nigeria. So I cooked this story in my head, and this story was more like a guided thing for me that did not allow me it didn't allow me to face the reality of what happened. So I cooked this story in my head that, and sincerely speaking, I'm just telling you the truth. And I know it's it's funny, but it was not funny. So I cooked this story in my head about, oh, they were lying, my brother did not die, they were pranking me. I don't know how I cooked that story in my head. I don't know I don't know what brought that story, but I think that that was the way I could manage the pain, the denial. Uh so I was like, oh my God, they were lying. And he died through car accident and all sort of things happened. But anyways, and I had the story in my head about, oh my God, they were pranking me? And no, my brother did not die. I just cooked the story in my head. He traveled to another country, and in few years he's gonna show up at my door. And sincerely speaking, I believed this story in my head for so long that my brother is alive and is gonna show up at my door, is gonna run up to me, and I'm gonna jump on him, and I'm gonna be, why are you pranking me? For some reason, I don't know why, but also during those time, that story actually helped me to not face reality of my pain. But then when my pain hit me, I cried. I remember sometimes I'll just stay in my room or just stay where I live or just remember him and I'll cry. And this already happened over 7 years ago, and there's still some sort of pain hanging around. And I will not say much for anybody because this is involved family matter. So I'll just focus more on me. I believe the pain still hang around. But anyways, for so long I have the story cooked in my head, but I will still cry once in a while, many times. But I was just in denial for so long that my brother was still alive. Anyways, then I just want to say that pain is real. People go through pain, and pain is something that if you cannot manage yourself, you have to seek help. And it is a process of healing. And I'll tell you, and this video is not going to be long, but thinking about my pain, I remember that my cousin, they also went through some time of their life that they lost their mom, they lost their dad. And I was also watching a story online of a mom that lost her daughter, that lost her grandchild. And it's just that we live in the world of pain, and it's okay to go through that pain, to not rush yourself through the healing process. But I will also suggest that go through pain healthily. Don't harm yourself. If you think you can do it by yourself, get a professional help. Disclaimer: I am not a psychologist of any sort. I am not here to advise you how to go through pain. I'm here to just share my story, give my advice. But I will also suggest you, if you need, if you can't go through your pain, if you cannot manage your pain by yourself, seek a professional help. So that being said, so I just want to say people go through pain. Pain is real. And if you are in a situation that you cry, you are sad, something happened to you, just know that you are not alone. You are not alone. Thousands of people on this earth face challenges. Thousands of people in this life face things that they can't comprehend, they can't put together. So and you just have to know that you are not alone. You are not alone in this world. You're not alone by yourself. You're not the only one going through pain. There's somebody somewhere in this world that's also going through what you're going through, or have been through what you're going through. And that's why I'm going to say it over and over again. If you cannot manage your pain, seek help. And then through that process, and I remember there was a time of my life, and that was a few years ago. I remember I was in a relationship with somebody during that time. And I still like to go to bed early, but I used to like I need to get my sleep. Oops, sorry. I was still more like I need to get my sleep. And then whenever anyone, it doesn't matter if it's somebody I was in a relationship with, it doesn't matter if it's my brother, especially anyone, I would say men, if they call me around 8 or 9 when I was sleeping, my first question would be like, are you okay? Because the trauma was still alive. Like, are you okay? And I remember this particular person, but Victoria, I'm okay. Are you okay? Like, I know that you need to, just to let me know this is not right. This was not right. But anyways, so I lost my train of thought, and I know what I'm saying is really just very strong, but I'm trying to express myself well so that my what I'm trying to say is really passed across. the way I wanted to pass across. But anyway, I went through all that process. It was not easy, and this already happened over 7 years ago. And sometimes I'm in more in a better place of understanding pain now, because I know that pain is part of life. But what I really want to focus now is our pain brings us pain, our trauma brings us trauma, right? Our pain causes trauma. But I have come to realize, and I'm not saying, I'll say it over and over again, I'm not saying that everybody go through pain same way. I'm not saying this is exactly how you have to go through your pain. If you cannot manage your pain, seek help. But then I figure out after 7, 8 years of all these things that my pain causes pain. My pain causes trauma. But what if also my pain can train me? Sometimes in life, our most painful experience give us the best lesson. So I'm trying to ask myself this question, and I'm in this journey, I'm in this process, and we're all in it together. Except that my pain causes me pain and causes me trauma, what else can my pain, whatever I've been through when I was younger, my environment, where I was born, and all these things and all this pain that I have been carrying or I had carried, they brought me trauma and pain. But what else? What if they also train me in a healthy way? Because we also have to be very cautious that when we are learning through pain, we're not carrying trauma with it, and we are carrying pain and healing very healthy. So what else can my pain train me? And I figure, yes, my pain can train me. And one of the things that my pain has trained me is compassion. I know that I spent over 7, 8 years since that happened to my family to go through my pain and my trauma and my fear in the middle of the night when somebody called me, and the first question I'm going to ask them is, are you okay? Are you okay? Just because what happened to me that night was still hanging somewhere in my brain. But then I also figure out my pain actually taught me compassion. When I see people that is going through pain, they lost their family member, I'm more compassionate to them. I have more feelings toward people. I get to understand people. Like, yeah, people go through pain. My pain teach me compassion, teach me love. I think after that process, I love more. I love dearly. I don't want to not love somebody, especially family member or somebody dear to me, because I don't know their time on this earth. So my pain has trained me. Some of my pain in the past trained me to speak up, to learn to speak up when I'm angry, to learn to not to speak up when I'm angry in a way that is gonna cause more trouble, but to speak up my pain. I don't have to buckle up my pain with me, to speak up, to be able to express and explain my emotion. So my pain, and I just want you, if I have to advise you with everything I have talked about if you need to seek help, seek help. I also want you to start paying attention to your pain, the pain of those things that has happened to you. It doesn't matter. There are many things that happen to people that have caused them pain. What else can your pain train you to be? Does it train you to be more compassionate, to be more loving, to be able to speak up, stand up for yourself, to be able to just pay attention to those? Because sometimes the devil likes to sit in our pain and just try to move us around that pain, and we focus on the bad things that pain has bring to our life. I just want to encourage somebody. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a doctor. If you need help, please seek help, seek a professional. I'm just speaking from my own wisdom and my own lesson through my pain. I'm just saying that I also want us, especially us as Christian, to also, and it's gonna take process. Allow yourself. I think one of the things that I have done for myself is I allow myself to cry. I allow myself to go through those pain. This is my first time speaking up about my pain after 7 8 years of so I allow myself. I am sad. I was sad. Sometimes I can be sad because of what happened to me, what happened to my brother. So it's okay to process your pain, but I also want us to start looking to how your pain can train you. Doesn't mean that you should not acknowledge that healing is a process. You're gonna, before you get into the space of acceptance, you might deny for so long, but it's all process. And take your time to heal healthily than rush into trying to cover your wound. No, you don't want to cover your wound. You want to get into that space of understanding how your wound comes up and how you can heal from the bottom, from the within. Anyways, before I end this video, I'm gonna read some Bible verses. I like to always end a conversation with some Bible verses. It's taking so long. I don't want to take so long. I don't want to get used to taking so long in making video. Quickly, Second Corinthians 1 3 to 4. 2 Corinthians chapter 1 3 to 4. Blessed be God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of mercies and God of all comfort, who comfort us in our affliction. Rest in God, rest in Jesus. Seek help. God has given our doctors wisdom to help us. God has given our doctor wisdom. Seek help. Find a doctor that add value to you, not the one that will not add value to you. Revelation 21 verse 4. It will wipe away every tears from their eyes, and death shall be no more. So there's this plan of God for us that there will not be more no death, and we're gonna be able to reunited with our loved ones. One day I'm gonna see my brother. One day he's gonna see me. So Psalm 34 verse 18. The Lord is broken-hearted and save those who are crushed in spirit. So if you're crushed in spirit, if you are sad, God is gonna come to your rescue. Just rest in Him, relying on Him, and He's gonna come to your rescue. So go ahead and just research some Bible verses that can help you in your time of broken spirit, in your time of trauma, in your time of pain. Go through some of the Bible verses I read, and also research online to some Bible verses. I'm just trying to rush out this video. So all right, that's all I have for today. It's late. Let me go die, or just sleep. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I appreciate your sincerity, your love, your assisting me to build this. Thank you so much. Continue to like, subscribe, and share. You have a wonderful day. Love.